Hi everyone, and welcome to Tech and Talk. So in this video, we are going to cover the three other parts of the cloud operation using SQL Server, and we will be doing that using C Sharp console application, and we will be using .NET 7.0. As you can see in the screen, we can utilize already existing project. So for that one, I will be extending our previous exercise, and let's say we have already read the records from the database. Here we will try to add records. Try to add records in the database, and let's say we will be first of all doing the insert operation. For that one, let me start from here. Insert operation, and let me create a insert user, and that will be insert user query, and we will be writing plain SQL here. Insert into users, and inside that users table we know that we have an ID and name, and the values, I think let's use values, values, and values will be @ID and @name, and these are the parameters we will be passing from our command. Okay, next would be SQL command insert command, new SQL command, and insert command and connection. And when we're doing the insert operation, we have to pass the parameters as well. So for that one, we will be passing parameters like this way: insert command dot parameters dot add with value. So we will be passing ID, the first parameter, and let's say ID is 3 because we have 1 and 2 already in the database. And insert command dot parameters with value, and we will be doing the name, and name is, let's say, Hamza, right? And at the end we will be executing records added. We will be executing that command, and for that one we will be doing insert command dot execute. I guess so it will be non-query, because we are not querying the database, we are basically inserting the cause into the database. So dot write line, and we will be printing on the console that how many records we have added. Records added. What is the syntax? I guess that is the syntax. Number of records added, right? So we will be just displaying that much records are added. Okay, let's quickly press Ctrl F5. Okay, there is already an open data reader associated with the command must be closed first. Which must be closed first. Okay, so the reader is there. So this is associated with the command, which means we need to explicitly define the scope here just to narrow down its scope, and right after here we need to dispose that reader. Right, let's retry again. Okay, now you can see Usman Salman number of records added 1. Right, and if I execute that one again, Osman Salman Hamza, 1 number of records added. Right, so every time we execute that query, a new record will be added with the ID 3 and the name Hamza, because we can add duplicate ID because we haven't applied the primary key constraint here. So as this is just an example, so we can do that. Okay, right, so that was it. And let's say we now want to update and the update operation, and for that one we will be again writing a query update query, and that would be, we know that update users set name is equal to, let's say, the name of the variable, right, where id is equal to yeah, id is equal to, let's say, @id. Okay, SQL command, new SQL command, update query connection, and we will be we will be creating a new command, SQL command update command, and update command dot parameters dot add with value. So the first one was name. Let's say we want to make it Bilal, and the second one is update command dot parameters dot add with value, and that would be id, and let's say the id is 3, and at the end we will be executing again the non-query record updated dot execute non-query this way, and we can just copy paste, this line from here, and codes updated we can display here. So that would be our third operation from the list of 4 CRUD operations. Okay. Yeah, so 1 record added, 3 number of records added, so all operation is doing fine, but we need to update our message. So number of records updated should be the most appropriate message here, and the last operation we want to do is the delete operation. Yeah, for the case of delete we will be again creating a command, and before that we will be create a delete query, and it would be delete static from users, yeah, users where id is equal to @ id. Okay, and just to save time, I can copy paste and change those lines here. So that would be delete command, and the id would be 3, and we will be executing again non-query. Records deleted and number of records deleted. Makes sense. So if we double check now, we have performed all 4 operations. First of all, we are getting all those records from the database, then we are inserting, updating and deleting the records from the same database and the same table. Okay, so we are again getting the variable name id has already been declared. All right, the variable name id has already been declared. Oh yeah, that should be delete command. Delete command, and that would be delete command. My bad. Okay, this is update, this is insert, and now this is delete. Now that should be working fine. Number of records updated, and on delete we are getting an error. It's saying incorrect syntax near static, which means something is not good with our query, where id is delete static from users where id is equal to id. What if we just execute that command directly into our SQL server? Let me just quickly run this command against. Okay, so what if I just go for, do we have a query? I think we can do that from here. Yeah. New query, and we will be delete from users where id is equal to, let's say, 1. Delete static from users where id is equal to 1. Again we are getting the same syntax error here. Okay, delete static from users. Let me try to find what other things we can do is SQL server delete command. We can double check the syntax. Delete from table, delete static. The static should be not be there. Okay, delete from users where id is equal to whatever id we are passing. Okay, now it worked, right? So only the static was the issue, so inside delete query we don't need to use static. So that was all for today's video. We covered all 4 operations, and in next video we will be extending the same exercise, and we will dive into the data reader versus data set kind of debate. So we will be trying to explore different connection mode. While using edunet, we can compare the connected versus disconnected mode. So currently we implemented that logic using connected mode. The other way is to use the data tables, and we will see how we can use the disconnected mode, just to make sure we are not connected all the time with the SQL server, which is good from scaling perspective as well, and the large applications perspective as well. Okay, so that was it. Have a great day. In case of any confusions or query, do ask in the comments.